Meanwhile, another fight breaks out as River tries to get away from Blaber, who's still in hot pursuit. River's at half as Zven jumps in, and River has to disengage back over the wall. Emenes on the wrong end of the fight now, but he's forced enemies to retreat into his team. But Zven's collapsed on. First blood back over to Ahri. It's Gori gets paid. A double kill over to Gori. There's so much money for the Golden Guardians. Down. No kills back. Triple kill Gori. Exactly. If that's the one threat you're really worried about, even if you're both neutralized to 0, it's fine if you've got a Zeri just unloading on everybody else. For Golden Guardians, they've got some incredibly powerful engage with Malphite and Wukong and Rakan, but I need to see the coordination that wasn't present in game number 1 that caused that massive 9.1 thousand gold lead to collapse. It needs to be better this game. They need to be on the same page because Cloud9 showed that they're working together.
Some of those early trades that went bad for him. It's 2 full waves in the favor of Gori right now. We know that River is in that side brush. Back to bot lane.
Huhi with a knock-up on Zven. They force the flash into the Cloud9 support. Stixxay and Huhi continuing to flex muscles here in the 2v2. Meanwhile, another fight breaks out as River tries to get away from Blaber, who's still in hot pursuit. River's at half as Zven jumps in, and River has to disengage back over the wall. Emenes on the wrong end of the fight now, but he's forced enemies to retreat into his team. But Zven's collapsed on. First blood back over to Ahri. It's Gori gets paid. A double kill over to Gori. There's so much money for the Golden Guardians. Down. No kills back. Triple kill Gori. 4-0 Golden Guardians.
The Golden Guardians get so scrappy with that. River with this nice escape over to the Scuttle Crab, and they don't lose a single Guardian.
That was crazy. Plus his flash. So they go all in on Zven here, and this is just pivotal because the initial play looks like it's going to be so good for Cloud9, but that first kill on Zven, who's low HP, you'll see on the right side of your screen there, as he enters, River's going to go right for him to get the first reset for Gori.
Yeah, and Emenes, he jumps down. Stixxay then realizes he has to retreat up to the rest of his team, flashes over. They make the call now, seeing Zven separated from the rest of the team. Huhi goes in, he's able to flash out and just barely not die. Look at the health on the Rakan, on the Wukong as well. Another Triumph heal is able to keep them both alive. Huhi and River surviving on slivers of HP.
So far ahead, C9 can't hard force anything else.
Yeah, I think Cloud9 right now should just be looking for some crazy, objective seal or something like that. With the objective bounties on this early in the game, that could be a giant slingshot again in game number 2. And so that's why they're poking around here a little bit, but they have to be careful about Golden Guardians. Licorice ultimate is ready on Malphite.
Okay, Golden Guardians, let's see how they fight it. Fudge goes all out, but immediately has to disengage. He barely survives as he escapes up into the backside of the red pit as Licorice is taken low. Objective bounty claimed. Blaber gets it, and Berserker's trying to fire. Golden Guardians are in a 4v3. They shut down Gori. Fudge is still ready to fight, and Berserker is free firing. He gets the zap, but it's Stixxay with a blade collar, forcing Berserker back. 2 dead on the Guardians, 2 dead on Cloud9. Objective for Blaber and C9 to take. Continue to maintain this lead in a way where it manifests itself meaningfully with the itemization for that massive fight. Because if you lose Elder, bye-bye lead.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the Elder can turn around a game on a dime here. It's Golden Guardians, though, trying to maintain vision around this Baron here. Gori, they would love to force out his ulti, but they're going to TP in instead. Here comes the Malphite.
Golden Guardians are ready to just fight it. They don't want to allow Cloud9 to get away with this. Fudge all out, trying to make distance. He gets away somehow, and Emenes teleports in, only to immediately have to use the hourglass. He's killed instantly, and Gori gets his revenge. Blaber tries to run, but Licorice is an unstoppable force, and Fudge is a movable object. Golden Guardians move him into the grave, and they move themselves Wilds over to Baron.
Yep, that's
Mega Frog emote, pops his heel, and heads for the hills because Cloud9 is not safe anywhere on Summoner's Rift right now. Golden Guardians got the Baron. They got a 4-man push here in bottom lane, and they take out the tier 2 turret. They go up to a 10,000 gold lead.
Yeah, their job with this Baron buff is basically just to farm as much gold as possible to be ready for that Elder fight. It is going to be a TP flank, though. Cloud9 maybe betting their game on it.
Cloud9, nope. All right, they said all in, but then they immediately took it back. And
TP,
now
though.
we got a TP coming out for Golden Guardians. Emenes has been found. He has to try to flash away. Gori with a beautiful charm, but Emenes still survives. He has to go back to the fountain, and Golden Guardians knows it's their chance to keep this pressure going. Bottom lane tier 3 turret just goes pop, and now the inhibitor itself is exposed. Golden Guardians will take that one out, no problem. And the next wave is ready to push into mid. River jumps over the wall, and Cloud9 still don't have their mid laner back in the action. Fudge takes a little bit of damage as Blaber has to retreat, and Licorice just finds him again. Now they engage on Berserker. Licorice continuing to frontline and apply the pressure on the enemy AD carry, while the rest of the team can take out the Nexus turret. Those are still standing, but the team is falling. Berserker kills Huhi, but Cloud9 is being blended. Stixxay gets the kill back on the Emenes as Gori and Stixxay are still alive with low HP. It's Fudge and Zven versus the Guardians, and C9 may have just run out of time. Licorice is still there to frontline. The carries are there for the damage. The Nexus turrets will disappear. Golden Guardians, they got it